So here we are, another video for you two that watch. Chelsea Wolves, yes, it's going to be quick this morning because not a lot to say really, is there? We all knew the way Wolves would play. They would stick 10 men behind the ball and play on the break, which they did. We all know they'd be really tough to break down because a lot of teams in the top six haven't been able to do it, and we joined that list yesterday. First game they mugged us. We should have won by 10. Yesterday, not so much of a mugging, to be fair. Didn't think we deserved any more than a draw because we were so lacklustre. And good things to come out of the game. Sarri showed a bit of in-game management. He went to 4-2-3-1 with about half an hour to go, and brought on Hudson-Odoi, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and Willian, who I thought looked really sharp, to try and change the game. Let's have a look at it. The goal was lucky. It took a deflection. I see someone giving Kepa some stick about it. I just couldn't understand that, but maybe it's still the fallout from his little bit of petulance at Wembley. Azpilicueta, I thought he played fine until it come to crossing, when he seemed to hit the first man all the time. On the other side, Emerson, not as bad as people are painting him, but he's not a world-class fullback at the moment. Is he 22? He's also started 3 league games. Give the bloke a chance. He looked rusty. He looked ring rusty. That's what he looked. So let's see. David Luiz, loads of which is great. But lacks pace to such an extent nowadays that he worries me. Rudiger, good defender. When you don't play Christensen, you don't get what I call the Ferdinand effect. You don't get someone that will come out and play. And we've always had them, really. I mean, JT was the sort of stalwart at the back, but around him you've had Carvalho who could play a bit, you've had Gallus who could play a bit. We've always had that, and we haven't really got that now, which is why Jorginho, I'll come to him in a minute, he comes and takes the ball off of him and then supposedly creates. Jorginho. No doubt he's a good player, no doubt about it, and he's had a couple of really good games lately. But when they didn't really put a man on him yesterday, and there were still too many sideways balls. I don't know. I'm used to your Essians and your Ballocks and who's that guy that we had from Portugal who used to let fly and a couple of them come off. Raul Meireles. And we got no one like that, have we? Got no one like that. We try and walk the ball in, and when you're playing against packed defences like that, I just can't see it happening. Hazard's finish was great, but the rest of the game, he was taking corners and hitting the first man. Everyone was. So I just don't understand why they can't put a decent ball in. They've got all week to practice. I'm in my 50s and I'm a has-been, but I could still... I'm saying, we watch a game that we said, I could do that. We couldn't. All we could do after 5 minutes of running around is have a heart attack. But a dead ball, I could still hit the back post. It's bizarre why we can't. Kovacic yesterday, absolute waste of space. I don't honestly. I'm starting to think we can't surely pay money for for him. He's average at best. You know, I've just spoke about Essien and Ballack and players like that, you know. And no, I'm sorry, he's not a Chelsea player. Just like Barkley. Barkley's should be fit now, should be accustomised to the players around him. He's got terrible ball retention. And no, not Chelsea players, I'm afraid. But there aren't that many in there that I think should be in there. If I'm brutally honest. Yeah. Anyway, that's the story for another day. But yeah, Wolves done their job, didn't they? They done their job. You know, when I think of Chelsea Wolves, I always think back to it was near Christmas, 1976, and we were in the old second division, and we'd only been getting sort of 20, 25,000 each week. Sometimes it dipped to lower than that, sort of 18,000. But the atmosphere was better with 18,000 in the ground than it is now. They used to actually support the team and things like that, which don't happen anymore. And yeah, it was 3-3. I think we were losing. I'm sure we were losing. I think John Richards scored. I know Steve Finiston scored for us, and I know Ray Wilkins scored for us, young Ray Wilkins. And I think who scored the other one. Might have been Ian Britton. I can't remember. But yeah, it was what a game that was, and none of this come and defend. It was we were both going for the second division championship, and it was blood and thunder. And whenever I think of Wolves, I always think of that game. There was 36,000 in there that day, and 36,000 when we were in the top of the second division. When we were in the second division was massive, and it was one of the days I'll never forget purely because of the atmosphere. Which brings me to the Chelsea Wolves game yesterday. And I've said it before. Excuse my top, by the way. I'm going to be painting in a minute. The Chelsea Wolves game. And yesterday, the crowd. For the two people who watch these videos, I did one not so long ago when we played Malmo. The crowd were disgusting, booing their own players. Yesterday, half-time, 0-0, when you've had a team come and put 10 people between you and the goal, some of the crowd booing at 0-0 at half-time. Whoever booed at 0-0 at half-time, let me educate you, you are a footballing moron. You are an absolute idiot with no knowledge of the game, no knowledge of supporting your football team, and probably no knowledge whatsoever of tactics. And you certainly haven't played the game at any level, because you know that this isn't FIFA. This isn't some little game where your fingers can get you out of trouble. It's hard work. And if you've got 10 professionals sticking their bodies on the line, like Wolves had yesterday, well organised, well drilled, you're not going to break them down that easy. Now, Chelsea should have moved the ball a lot quicker. There's a lot of people in that team who seem to have 2 or 3 good games and then think, oh, that's it, sorted. Apathetic is how I'd describe some of the displays yesterday. You've got to move that ball quick, and you've got to clear that first man with your crosses. But the crowd, I wasn't there. I couldn't make it yesterday. I had stuff on. But wow, booing at half time. This season, I think the home crowd at Chelsea has reached an all-time low. Booing your own players, booing at half time at 0-0. You're not supporters, you are expectors. You are the ultimate prawn saladers. So those that booed, you're shocking. Those that still sing until the end, well done you. Trouble is, you're in the minority now. I didn't go yesterday, but you know what? I was glad because when I went against Malmo, I ended up having a row. And why boo? You're a supporter. Go to a dictionary, look at the word supporter, and see where it says booed. Now, if we've played shocking, once the game's over, boo all you want. Boo all you want. Make your feelings known. But during that game, support. Well, sorry, I haven't had much to say on the Wolves game. Basically, we need midfielders that shoot. I've never known Chelsea to be so conservative. Even under Conte, we had people that would go forward. But then again, have we got the personnel? No, not really. Matic used to have a bang, didn't he, from a distance, and some of them used to go in. When I look round that midfield now, no, we haven't got it. We need a couple of really, really quality players. Let's be honest. So, that's my review of the Wolves game. Pretty apathetic, and it's given me an excuse to reminisce about 1976, which was a classic. Look at it on YouTube. A classic game, December 76, and it was 3 each. Chelsea versus Wolves. Put that bad memory about yesterday out your way and watch a quality game. And I shall speak to you soon. Bye.